Hello everyone, welcome back to the IndieGeekGuy channel and welcome back to Hannibal, that happy fun show where there's nothing but joy and delight. Last time on Hannibal, let's be real, the only thing that's lingering in my mind that I need answers to immediately is Cats and Hannibal, the standoff. Oof. So she found the evidence, she knows that Will is telling the truth, or at least some kind of version of the truth about Hannibal, and she's discovered something in his basement other than it being like some sort of torture dungeon, but she sees something off camera that we didn't get to see that was like probably Abigail. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably Abigail, right? He's gonna have her up there like in some sort of weird shrine like position. Then they see each other across the room. It's a mad dash. Hannibal moves like lightning, and next thing we see is that she's shooting up in the air. So either Hannibal's grabbed her hands and pushed her up, or, I don't know, she's fallen over. It could be anything. It could be anything. That's what I'm left with from last episode that I need answers to. I guess he can just say she went looking for evidence on something and she hasn't been back since, or, you know, something. He could come up with something, I suppose, but I just don't know how long it would stick for. Also, last time we had a lady taking people's eyes out and acupuncture and the whole theme of keeping control over a situation when the situation is out of your control. The whole drama with Jack's wife and Hannibal kind of coin flipping a choice to either honor her wishes and torture Jack, or not honor her wishes and continue to torture Jack. That's a whole thing that keeps on going. And obviously we're still heading towards the confrontation, the fight of the century, Jack versus Hannibal, and how that is actually going to come about. But yeah, I'm excited to jump into this one, see where we pick up from, see what happens next. But before we jump into this episode, please remember to hit the thumbs up button if you do enjoy it. Also consider supporting the channel and pressing the subscribe button, and then you won't miss any future videos. There are social links in the description, including the Discord server and my Twitch channel. We play games there regularly. We hang out, we laugh at me, I say stupid stuff. It's a great time. Come on over, hang out, and yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. Do it. But yeah, that's everything. Let's take a look at this next episode, see what drama unfolds on Hannibal. Well, he's alive and not injured, so... and that may or may not be some cooked cats. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh my god, is he gonna feed cats to Jack? Oh my word.
She wanted to die. I can't tell you how grateful I am that you didn't allow it to happen.
It wasn't what I could do for Bella. It was what I couldn't do to you, Jack.
Oh my god.
Yes, but it's a friend.
I'm your friend, Jack. Trust me.
Great friend.
She's fucking packing. She's packing. Who's she expecting to find in the lighthouse? Or observatory. It's not a lighthouse. What the fuck am I talking about? She's kind of dressed like a pirate. She's even got like a modern day flintlock to go with it. Okay, well, we're back at the observatory. There's some death here. Possibly cats. And again, this is the location to torture Jack some more. This is gonna fucking ruin him. Oh my god. How on fucking God's earth did he pull this off?
The victim has been identified as our colleague, Special Agent Beverly Katz.
Oh, this sucks. Sucks. I liked Katz. She was good. And Will's just gonna fucking blame himself for putting her on the case. But at the same time, this gives Will the glimmer of, well, she must have found something in order for her to die, so there's hope that someone else or Jack could find the same evidence. As if they're doing this. I mean, I saw it on the cover of the Blu-ray, but I kind of still can't believe that they're going this far into it.
You said you just interpret the evidence. So interpret the evidence.
Do your thing, Will. Do your thing. Listen to the angel on your shoulder.
She knows me. And I know her. I freeze her body, preserving shape and form so I can more cleanly dismantle her. I pull her apart, layer by layer, like she would a crime scene.
It's like, what's it? Fucking microscope slides. You know, all this is just bringing Will closer and closer to Hannibal's psyche. It's exactly what he wants. Exactly what he wants. Come find me, Will. Be like me. Understand me.
She was looking for a connection between the copycat and the Ripper. She found something.
Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Come on!
She will be, missing organs.
Who is he, Will?
Yeah, go on. Say it out loud. You know what you want to say. Nope. Can't do it. He can't do it because he knows.
Beverly made her
Can't do it.
connection to the Ripper. You have to make your own, Jack.
I mean, if he says it, you're not going to believe him, Jack. You have to do the evidence yourself.
You thought Abel Gideon was the Chesapeake Ripper. Wouldn't it be interesting if we both said it was the same man? Shame we can't talk to Abel Gideon about the Chesapeake Ripper. We just think, Frederick, you could be the one who catches him after all.
This is a play. This is good. This could be a play. Get him on side. As much of a shitheel as he is, if you get him on side, it could work.
What you found in that observatory wasn't all Beverly. What do you mean?
Hello? Hello?
I typed them against DNA samples, and they belong to the mural killer. So whoever killed James Gray and sewed him into his mural also murdered Beverly, swapped out their kidneys.
That's a link. That's a direct link. There you go. Look how happy he is with himself. He's so proud of himself. I got kidneys today.
Always did look like the boy next door.
Oh, is
it true
he gonna be like the devil? He's gonna be the devil on the shoulder?
You can call.
group therapy with the man who tried to kill me?
No, I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, he's actually alive? I thought he was like a ghost for a second. I thought in the episode where he got killed
No, you're the pretender to the.
that he was alive, but I wasn't sure. Apparently he's alive. Look at that.
He is the devil, Mr. Graham. He is smoke. If you want him, you will have to kill him.
Yeah, more than likely.
Fair enough.
That's more than likely how it would have to end.
I'm trying to set Will on the path to rebuilding his broken brain. Picking up your pieces, as it were.
I don't know if you want to say that to Hannibal. You fucked up, Hannibal, and I'm trying to fix it, is what that translates to.
That was rude, Miss Long.
Not even gonna hide in a bush, just gonna stand right there and do that. But we know how Hannibal responds to rude people.
Fortunately, I did not. I am interviewing Will Graham at his request. Imagine that.
Interesting. Interesting. This episode just keeps throwing balls of curviness that I was not seeing coming.
I have an admirer. And he seems to fit your demographic.
He's just trying to get all the people. He's trying to get all the people in their own motives for why they would want to find the actual killer. He's playing them all. Big brain plays.
Maybe a lot of people believe him to be crazy. The reason for that is he hasn't let people understand much about him.
But you understand him.
Yeah, a little too well. A little too well.
I would like to establish a line of communication. And your website seems like a good place to do that.
Smart. Smart.
In exchange for...
Exclusive rights to your story.
I mean, we got to lose, Will. We got to lose. Do it. You know this will work for you.
You're right. People don't understand much about me.
Who the fuck is this guy?
You killed the bailiff during my trial.
I thought it would exonerate you.
I thought it might have been someone else because of how Hannibal reacted to it.
I killed the bailiff. The judge was somebody else.
Okay, it was both of them. Hannibal and this guy. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew that episode was throwing me off by design. God damn it. If this is indeed real, what I'm watching right now.
I want you to
Oh shit. Oh shit. Good luck. Good luck with that. Oh, now he fucking... Did he hear all that? Jesus. What is this episode? What is happening? Oh my god. It's too much. It's too much. Hello? Hello?
Will?
Feeling you're becoming too much like Hannibal? Is that the fear here?
I know you feel powerless about what happened to Beverly. And you want to do something about it.
Would that be so bad?
Well, he's already sort of set it in motion. He's not thinking about it anymore. Ugh, my breath.
Glad to see you alive, Dr. Gideon.
Well, Mr. Graham didn't do a particularly good job of killing me.
Or maybe it was his natural instinct was to not kill you. Like, his overriding instinct was to not be the murderer.
Found Will Graham.
Will isn't the Chesapeake Ripper.
Not yet.
Interesting line.
I'm going to give you a chance to save Will from himself.
How?
Will Graham will either be a murderer or he will not. Up to you. But if you only had a little birdie who could whisper murder into a sympathetic ear.
Who does he want to kill, Doctor?
Take a guess. I think you know. I mean, you couldn't have just, like, shot him. You have to make it fancy, don't you? You have to do some weird shit with it. I mean, you're not going to let him drown. You're going to fish him out and do some crazy serial killer shit, and that's going to be your downfall. And this is going to make Hannibal look more innocent.
Judas had the decency to hang himself in shame at his betrayal.
I'm kind of amazed that this guy got this close. It's not going to work out for him. But that is some fucking imagery right there. Jeez Louise.
Well, Graham is not what you think. He's not a murderer.
He is now. By proxy.
He asked you to do this?
Is he going to be happy about that or upset about that? That's the question.
Answer them.
I finally broke him. He will kill.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Got a gun! Yeah!
And so ends that guy. Who just showed... Oh god, oh god, oh... Again, with the imagery. My fucking god. Again, and again, I don't know how Hannibal's gonna feel about all this. Like, is he gonna feel like he successfully brought Will to the point of, I will kill? And is he gonna be happy about that? And that's the end of the episode. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That... Well, that was insane. That was nuts. That whole episode was just fucking curveball after curveball. Like, oh, you didn't see this coming, did you? You didn't see this coming? Like, hello? I think the best way to go about this is just to go from the top and work our way down. Starting off with cats. Fuck me. Jesus. Hannibal displaying the kill with a way of getting in Will's head to, you know, the whole, like, slides of a magnifying glass and evidence and putting the evidence of the other person in her body, which, I don't know, feels like that's going to come round to haunt him. Like, even though he's obviously eating the kidneys, so the evidence is going to disappear. But I guess it's because she found the original kidneys, and that's why he put the kidneys inside her. But that's a link. That's a direct link, and it's something that Will would pick up on, for sure. It's just a matter of getting all the other people to pick up on it, I guess. But yeah, Jesus, that was... I got my answer, I guess, about what happened, but I was not expecting that level of display. In all honesty, I was kind of thinking that maybe he wouldn't kill her straight away, but nope. Here we are. She dead, and that's sad because she was great. She was a really strong character in the show, so it's sad that she's not going to be a part of it anymore. But unless she gets to continue being, like, like the angel on Will's shoulder. I don't know if they're going to keep using that, or if that was just for this episode as his kind of motivator for going to the lengths he was willing to go to in this episode in order to get to Hannibal, rather than capturing him. It was like, oh, the gloves are coming off, I will kill you. And then with that, it's the whole, the moment where Hannibal's up there on his crucifix. I know we're going to go through this bit by bit, and he's like, Will asked you to do this. It's really difficult to tell whether or not he was shocked and appalled or felt betrayed by that, or if he's kind of like, I finally did it. I finally got Will to commit to killing someone by his own mind. Like, I didn't have to break him. I didn't have to hypnotize him. I didn't have to do any of that. I just had to get him motivated by revenge, apparently, and that is what would move him to do such a thing. So I'm guessing we're going to explore that a bit more going forwards, like how that's going to affect their dynamic and their relationship and what Hannibal thinks of Will. I have to say my favorite aspect of this episode was just Will absolutely just moving the chess pieces how he wanted them to move, all from his confinement. Like, he was effectively doing a Hannibal play. He was doing the sort of things Hannibal would normally do in order to get what he wanted. He was manipulating the chess pieces, all the people on the board, like, hey, I need you to be here, I need you to be here, I need to get you to do this, so then this person will come to me. Like, he was doing all those things. And I think that aspect of it, Hannibal's going to have respect for, and, like, finally, he's starting to understand me. He's starting to get my mind, and I don't know where that's going to go. This guy who came out of nowhere, this serial killer guy, I feel so vindicated, because that episode, that courtroom drama episode where I was like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like Hannibal killed the first guy. It doesn't feel like he did. And I was so worried I was sounding like an absolute moron in that video. Like, I don't know. Because it seems like Hannibal's more concerned about this than anyone. So I'm not convinced that Hannibal actually did it. But sweet, sweet vindication. I was right. It was that guy the whole time. Obviously, Hannibal killed the judge at the end. That seemed fairly open and shut, that that's what he would do in order to change the effect of the trial and whatever. But the first guy, I kind of got swayed into thinking, well, it must be Hannibal then, I guess. It must be, because he's talking about poems and love and, like, the situation with the judge, which I thought was absolutely Hannibal. So I got baited into going away from my belief of it being somebody else. And now I feel so much better about myself. But yeah, the curveballs were fast in this one. We had, obviously, Kat being dead right off the bat and how that was affecting everyone. We had Will reaching out to Freddy to manipulate the situation. We had fucking Eddie Izzard back, which I'm really happy about. I thought he was dead. I thought he was stone cold dead. I don't know if they just decided, you know what, he was too good not to bring back, so let's just bring him back. I don't know if that was the behind the scenes of it all, which I'm happy about. Like, if you got Eddie Izzard and he's clearly loving what he's doing and just having a ball with it, bring him back, bring him back. Don't waste the talent and stuff if you see an opportunity to use it again. So I was happy to see him back. So I do wonder if what that's going to be going forward, if he's going to keep playing a role in Will's therapy and all of that side of things. And I guess he's another pawn for both Hannibal and Will to use, and it's just a case of who's going to win that chess piece, who's going to have that in their ammo pouch when it comes to the final conflict, I guess. Because it's both seems like Hannibal and Will are gathering people and trying to shift them to they're on their side, basically. And Will has come to the point after everything that's happened that if he's ever going to convince Jack, Alana, and anyone else, they have to do what Katz did, and they have to discover it for themselves. He can only give them the pieces. He can only, like, if I just say who I think it is, you're not going to believe me. The only way I can prove this is if you prove it for yourselves, and if I can convince you to at least attempt to do that. I do wonder if Will's desperation to catch/kill Hannibal is so great at the moment, it's just completely overridden any kind of mutual respect he has for him, or if he's going to feel guilty about it, so he doesn't want to send people into the lion's den, as it were. Like, it's a whole thing. It depends. I'm interested to see how the show's going to handle Will's bloodlust at this point, because it definitely feels like at the end there, he's having visions of blood, and he's on this path right now, and they're saying it's biblical. Like Eddie Izzard is like saying it's biblical, it will pass eventually, but it's down to you lot to determine where he falls by the end of it. And it's a journey. It's a journey to go on. I'm here for it. Lots of incredible just imagery in this episode. Obviously, like Katz's death display is horrifying beyond belief, but thematically and like in terms of what's going on in the story, it's like, wow, okay, I see what you're doing. I don't know. I mean, I guess thank God Hannibal's got a lot of money to use, because that's quite the display. And in order to set that all up by himself, then move it all to the observatory, like that's quite some effort. But then we've got Hannibal being crucified. Like that's an image. Like, you know, yeah, I'm sure people have written dissertations about that whole part. Like this new serial killer sacrificing, hoping that maybe he will gain his strength through it. Like his killings will become his, and all of that. He's dead. It seems like he's dead. I don't know. He might have been like a wounding shot. It might not have killed him. But I guess Jack would want to question him, so it might be better off for Will if he's dead. Because if the guy's like, oh yeah, Will put me up to this, that's concerning. That doesn't bode well for people's opinion of Will. But yeah, this episode was intense. It moved a mile a minute. It was pacey. There was a lot going on and surprises around all the corners. I loved all of that. But at the same time, it does raise a lot of new questions going forward in terms of how characters are going to see each other. Like, how are Jack and Alana Bloom going to see Will now after this? How is Hannibal going to see Will after this? I guess the only mystery that was set up last time that we had no answers to here was, what did Kat see in his torture basement? What did she see? I'm still going with Abigail. That's my guess. She's down there, maybe displayed as a shrine of some description. That's my guess. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm putting forward. Might be wrong. Or it's a Will shrine. Maybe he's got a Will shrine down there and Abigail is a part of that. Maybe. I don't know. I will say these past two episodes have really put to bed that kind of... It wasn't a fear, because I figured the show would do something interesting and I was just kind of interested to see how they were going to do it. But it was that thing I was bringing up about how are they going to keep this fresh with this dynamic and how they're going to keep it interesting. And they're certainly doing it. It wasn't like a fear or concern, like I said, because I knew the show would do something. I was just like, I wonder how they're going to go about doing it. And they're doing it. They're out here doing it. And yeah, I like all the constant role reversals and the manipulation and the love and the hate and the passion. It's all over the place, and it's great. And I feel it. I feel all these characters and their motivations and what's driving them and what they want out of any given situation. It's great. It's great. Chef kiss. It's just really well done. So yeah, I look forward to the next episode. It's going to be a lot of fallout, I imagine, and a lot of, well, what do we make of all this that just transpired? And yeah, we've got the Chilton thing. Will's sort of maneuvering that piece of the puzzle as well in his favor, and there's a lot going on, and I'm just chomping at the bit to see what happens next. It's so good. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please press the thumbs up button. It helps me know you liked it. It helps it get seen by more people. Also consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos and help support the channel that way. Social links in the description for Discord and Twitch. Come hang out, we chat, we laugh at me, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch you on the next one.